On this episode, we talk about protein powder. Okay, what episode are we on?
Let me see. I'm not in charge anymore, so I don't have to
Well,
keep track of that.
You
well,
always
we did
ask me before that.
53. What is a cure for muscle cramps? Was that
That was
the last
last
one?
week.
So we're on 54.
54.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You ready?
And if we're wrong, it's not my fault.
You asked me whenever I sat in that chair,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, but that was me.
Okay, 54.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hey everybody, this is Jared Scarlato, and this is episode 54 of Thrive TV. Trevis, how are you today?
I'm well. How are you?
What was that emphatic jump that you just had?
I was waiting for the... Yeah.
Uh-huh, and it came too quick?
Yeah, it was right here. Right here. I hear really well out of this ear.
Do you?
Yeah.
So, you had to put off getting your pool liner in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sad.
What is
Pool season's
sad,
officially over.
What is sad is the fact that people tease you that pool season's not over one day, and then the next day pool season's over.
People?
And
by people you mean
and
people who are putting your pool liner in?
Well, no, it began with my husband, Jerry. You know, because I said to him,
we don't like to point out people around here. We don't. Oh.
But no, I kind of said, you know, because we had to like order the liner, and I'm thinking, okay, it'll take a while to get somebody to put it in, and he came to me on, Sunday night and said, well, they're going to put the liner in on Tuesday, and I'm like, oh God, right away. Oh, no, we got to have a pool Labor Day weekend. We never closed the pool before late, and then we got it opened later this year, remember? So this pool season has been very compressed.
Yeah.
So he goes, no, it's all right. When we fill it back up, I have to balance the chemicals. We'll throw the blanket on it. You can swim Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
Well, lo and behold, by Tuesday, that's not happening.
Done for.
Yep, the pool's done.
Yep.
And so I didn't get to have a last celebratory
swim or layout
or
whatever you want to call it.
Day in the pool, nothing. It was like the rug was just, it's like somebody cut you off at the knees. Terrible.
Sad.
So now I have to move on to my fall activities.
All right.
Prematurely, mind you.
That's okay. So today, a question that we get asked a lot around here, and a question that you see online is a lot is, what kind of protein powder should I be taking? So as you can see, that's what we're going to talk about today. These are some examples that we have over here. We have some vegetable protein. This is a mixture pea protein. This is soy protein down here. This is whey protein isolate. And then this is a mixture of whey and casein. So we're going to kind of talk about how you should be picking, and then, what you should be picking, and kind of go from there. We'll keep it short and sweet, but give you a better idea of what protein powder you should be taking for your goals and for your budget and for your morals and values, I guess, as well. So, because there are things that play a role in a lot of things that play a role in it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, I guess I wanted to start with eliminating things from the top, and from the top of my mind again are morals and values, because a lot of people base their eating on morals and values, right?
Mm-hmm.
And those people are typically vegetarians or vegans.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so if you're vegetarian or vegan for a moral reason, and you're trying to pick a protein for that reason, then there are things that you have to eliminate, right?
Mm-hmm.
So first, what are your morals and values? If you're a vegetarian or vegan, then you have to decide what you eliminate from there. And then also, what are you allergic to? You might be allergic to certain things, and you have to eliminate a couple of things from there, right? Mm-hmm. So, for instance, if you're allergic to dairy, then that pretty much takes away whey or casein, right? So you have to look at things like beef protein, egg protein, or vegetable rice or soy or something like that.
Yeah, an
right?
alternative, yeah.
So those things are things that are serious that you have to take into consideration. Mm-hmm. Okay, any thoughts about that?
No, I agree. Mm-hmm.
So once you've taken those things into consideration, all right, and you've eliminated some of these based on that, right? So if you're a vegan, then you're probably not probably, you're not going to have whey protein, which is one of these two. Then that leaves soy protein and pea protein, or some type of vegetable or brown rice protein. And then again, if you're allergic to certain things, and typically that's just dairy, then you're eliminating the same things as well, whey and casein. So once you've gone through that, then you have to look at what is the best for my goal.
Right.
All right? And there are a couple things that play a factor in those, right, in that answer. So where would you start, and what plays, and what is the best for my goal? So, because like I said, there's a couple things that are important.
Well, if muscle building is your goal, then you definitely want to stay with a whey protein or beef protein.
Well, I guess so. Why? So what? Just overall, like, what are the aspects of the protein in itself that are important to?
How much of the volume or the grams of protein in your protein source are important. How much protein are you going to get, and how much of it are you going to absorb and assimilate into your body?
Yeah.
How fast it's going to get in there, and that.
So that's what I was looking at some sources a little bit before this, because just because I was curious and I wanted to know. So the way that protein is actually measured as far as its digestibility is this thing, PDCAA is the acronym for it. And let's see, I have it pulled up here because I know I was going to forget. Protein digestibility corrected amino acid score.
Yes.
Okay? So you have complete proteins and you have incomplete proteins. Okay? And apparently I've always, I guess, thought of this the wrong way. So everything has a full amino acid profile. Everything does, for the most part. So the important part is, when you talk about a complete protein, is having enough essential amino acids in order for your body to be able to use them. Okay? So having an adequate amount of essential amino acids. So you have essential amino acids and non-essential amino acids. And what are the differences between those?
The essential, your body does not make those. You have to take those in through food. Non-essential, your body is able to make on their own.
So you have to take in essential amino acids. So you have to constantly ingest those, right? And I think sometimes people underestimate the importance of protein and how quickly your body just goes through them. It goes through and goes through and goes through. Every part of your body is made of protein. Like, you are a walking protein. That's basically what you are. And your body is constantly cycling through them. So essential amino acids are
critical.
No pun intended, essential.
Right, they're critical.
So it is your body's ability to, essential amino acids are things that you have to take in. All right, so this PDCAA score is how they term, or how you understand if something is complete or not complete. Okay. All right, so the score is from 0 to 1. All right, 0 being the worst, 1 being the best. And there are 3 complete proteins. All right? 3.
That's all.
There's whey protein, there's egg protein, and there's soy protein. Those are 3 complete proteins in and of themselves when you take them.
Right, and so that's not listed on the labels of proteins.
Nope.
So you have to know that.
You have to know that.
Right.
Right? And when I say, again, complete is not that they all have amino acid profiles that are full. Those are the 3 that give you everything that you need, that your body needs on a regular basis.
And in the optimum ratio of all of them together.
The essential part is the important part, right? Okay. All right, so whey protein, which includes whey isolate, whey concentrate, soy protein, and egg protein. Those are the 3 in and of themselves. So that's not like beef. Beef protein doesn't give you, it's 0.92.
Wow.
Let's see. The interesting part is they have a couple of combinations here. So like rice and pea is a full.
Well, right, you're putting 2
right. So this one is rice and pea, right?
Right.
That's a combination of the 2.
You're
So I
putting
thought,
two
yeah.
incompletes
Yep.
together to make a complete.
There you go. Exactly.
Okay.
Let's see down here. Pea protein in and of itself is 0.73, and rice protein is 0.47.
Wow.
Right? I thought that was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So rice protein in and of itself has a
'Cause that's
digestibility
Mhm.
of 0.47,
Mhm.
or it has the essential amino acids in it just aren't there.
So they're
right?
not right.
So your body just doesn't use it.
Wow.
Right?
Huh.
I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, because that's pretty popular.
It is popular.
Mm-hmm.
So, understanding that you have to know you want those things to be in there. You want essential acids to be in there, and then you want to be able to use them. All right. If you can't use them, or there's not enough of them, right? So then you have to know if they aren't complete. You have to know which combinations of the ones are complete.
Or
right?
yeah, I mean, you certainly wouldn't want to use one that's incomplete as a meal replacement. Maybe that's also, if you're looking to do a meal replacement with a shake, you would definitely want one that had all the essentials.
All of them. Mm-hmm.
Because if not, then you're going to probably every time
something.
you're going to build up a deficiency.
Yeah, you're missing something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Previous asked me a question about soy and what my opinion was on, since soy is on the digestibility, one of the complete proteins, on the digestibility scale, what my opinion was on that compared to whey protein. And basically what it narrows down to is having other health effects outside of just the digestibility of the protein itself. Soy protein in and of itself as a protein replacement versus whey protein may not be a bad decision as far as your body utilizing it. It's not going to be able to utilize it quite as well as whey protein for certain reasons. However, when you look at it from other health perspectives, as far as how it affects your hormones and things along those lines, then you're talking about
a whole different story.
Right, a different story. So strictly from a protein standpoint, it's a pretty comparable solution. From other health perspectives, we may be able to just sit down and talk about soy in and of itself and how it affects your body. So, getting back to the powders, getting back to all of the powders. So we talked a little bit about digestibility and how your body actually utilizes them. Okay, so whey protein, soy protein, and egg protein are the three that are complete proteins in that they all have enough essential amino acids in them for your body to utilize them. Okay, which essential amino acids again are the ones that your body cannot produce, so that you need to ingest. All right, so knowing that much, the other things that you can look at in here is what other ingredients are in them, and obviously they have to flavor them somehow. So all of them are going to have some sort of flavoring, whether it's artificial, not artificial, whatever it is. You have to take into account that some of them, like a vegetable protein or a pea protein, they're going to have a different kind of structure in them. So they're going to have to add some different things in order to have the texture and the flavor and other things, palatability. So they're going to have to add other things into it, right? That you might not have to add into a whey protein or a soy protein. And then other people, if you're really into it, you talk about how fast does a protein digest, right? And typically you're talking about a comparison between whey and casein protein, all right? The other ones, people don't talk about a whole lot when you're talking about how fast they are. So casein is a protein, it's a dairy-derived protein that people explain as a slow digesting protein, and then whey is a protein that people explain as fast digesting, right? You're talking about minutes when you're talking about whey digesting slower than casein digesting slower than whey. It's minutes slower. You're not talking about if you're taking a casein protein because you think that it's going to digest over the course of hours.
They tell you to take that at night when you're going to bed.
Yeah. It's not significant enough to justify, if you're trying to get full maximal amino acid digestion, utilization, bioavailability, all these things, whey protein isolate is the way to go. Like it's the way to go, whey protein isolate, because your body's going to utilize the most of it, the most of the amino acids in it, at the most efficient rate. If you're taking casein because you want something to be slower and you think it's going to feed your muscles longer, yeah, it's going to be like 3 minutes longer or 5 minutes.
Hardly worth it, I guess.
And it's not going to be as efficient. So it's not significant. And like in the long run, like, is it really that big of a deal if you like the flavor better or the texture better? It's gonna like casein's thicker. It tastes it's thicker.
It's more of a thicker
if
shape.
you like that, then fine.
So let me ask you, when you're talking about those two, how do you feel people when they first start taking protein supplements complain of bloating and some digestion issues? Is there a way? Do you recommend for people to kind of work around that? Is there one better than the other?
So, a lot of times when you talk about bloating, you're going to casein protein. So for you, for example, Kevin and a couple other people here at the den, you're talking about casein protein. And that's typically what bloats you and gives you like that full feeling. That doesn't do it with everybody, but it does do it with a certain amount of people. All right. So if you buy something that has a whey and casein blend, it may just give you like this discomfort and this bloatiness, and you might deal with it, and that's fine. However, if you're wanting to get rid of that, then you want to look for something that's strictly whey protein. All right, and that may even bother you, which means that you might want to find something with digestive enzymes. This NutriKey protein, this is their isolate, their IsoOptima. They have the other one, I forget the name of it. Whey Optima. And it's a combination of whey concentrate and whey isolate, but it also has digestive enzymes in it. So that means it helps you digest the protein and any other thing that you're eating with it. However, if protein is something that bothers you, finding one with digestive enzymes in it is a great way to do it.
Okay.
Or if you can't find one that you like with digestive enzymes in it, just buy digestive enzymes and take it with the protein. Yeah, you can get those
separately.
Right.
Okay.
So that's a good question, because that is something that bothers people.
They complain of that.
Yes, that's a good question. So that's the breakdown. Just take into account what are your allergies. Take into account, if you're vegetarian or vegan, you have to eliminate things from there. And then how much can your body utilize? And then if you're vegetarian or vegan or dairy intolerant, lactose intolerant, and you have to eliminate those things, then look for combinations. Look for rice and pea combination. So you can actually get a full, complete protein that your body will maximally utilize. It may not be as efficient as whey or casein, but it'll at least be close. Okay? And then obviously, flavor and stuff like that takes precedent over a couple other things. So you have any other thoughts?
I would just, also, how dependent should you be on these are supplements as opposed to real food.
Well, and that's a whole nother talk. And last week I think we had a question about supplements and what are supplements for health. What are some supplements for health? Understand that these, if you don't have to take these, don't take them. Like after your workout, it's not important that you have a protein shake. Because your body likes whole food. It likes real food. It will always utilize that better than it will utilize something like this. Okay? Right. It likes it better. You get more out of it. There are vitamins, minerals, all these other things that this does not have in it. Right. Okay? With that said, if it's something easy and you have trouble getting that third meal or fourth meal in, then yes, great option. However, if your nutrition's not on point and you're trying to take this to do something, gain weight, lose weight, whatever it is, it's just something else. That's all that it is. So it's a supplement for a reason, right? Yeah. So just take that into account. if you have if those are your goals to lose weight or gain weight, and you're trying to take a whey protein or a protein powder to help with one of those things, and your protein's not, or your nutrition's not on point, like it's just not going to matter.
Right, you're wasting your money.
So, anyway,
good job.
All right,
that kind of cleared it up.
Yeah, that was a good one today. Like I said, that's a question that we get a lot, so we wanted to take some time and actually cover that. If you guys have any other questions about protein powders, you're welcome to send them to us at the Thrive Pack on Twitter. You can also get on Facebook and send them there. We'll go back to, we have a couple questions lined up for next week, and if you guys have any other questions
or any other topics
that you'd like us to talk about, we'll gladly spend an episode and talk about them. So at the Thrive Pack on Twitter, you can send them to Treves at TREVESJANSZEN.
That's right.
Myself, Jerry Scarlato, SERLATO on Twitter.
Okay. Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend. Have a great day. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. Football.
Yes,
it's back in our lives. I have my Proud Tiger shirt on. I've been wearing purple and gold all week. All week.
Yeah.
And they played the Badgers. I get to watch the whole game.
You do?
Yes.
Nice.
I get to.
That's nice.
I got the
You got the
nod.
okay?
I got to go ahead. So we're good there.
Your hair's looked good all week. So
yeah, there you go. Nailed it down. So anyway, they play the Badgers this week. It's a tough opening game, so at Lambeau Field.
We'll see what
Excited
happens.
for that one.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. Have a great day.
You got the nod. Aww.